A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Alex Wood starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 2 for 4. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Lined into right, a base hit. Merrifield rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
1-2, here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
At the plate, Buster Posey. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's gone 2 for 6. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 3-run home run off the bat of Buster Posey. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting 7, right fielder, Kyle.
Digging in now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 New York. Steven Matz gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Hero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
No, foul ball.
The 0-2 once more. Hot shot on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Striding into the box, Chris Taylor, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Settling in now, Jorge Salinas. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Into the box now, Steven Matz. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Salinas leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Here it comes. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets lead it 4-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes. 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And the payoff pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. The 0-2 once more. Bounce to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Nope. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hampson makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Matz playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that one right down Main Street.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hampson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. Merrifield brings it in.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Alex Wood. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he reaches out to fight this one off as the count moves to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the third inning in this one. Standing in, Kyle Seager, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. One out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And that's over, 2-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Line towards center field. Lagares is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is lifted out to left. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Juan Lagares. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's just 1 for 6.
Lagares.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Lagares, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 9-year major league vet. Seager at third. Throw on to first in time, one away. So one away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball that just misses inside.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab him.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Mets.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Jorge Salinas. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Taylor is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, left fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Lewis over at second. Salinas is over at first with 1 away. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Three and 0 now. Kyle Seager would be next. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mets out in front, 5-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Lewis racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Yeah, fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. Trout giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Stepping up now, Garrett Hampson. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. There's a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hampson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
He's running. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Austin Barnes will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Nero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead this one 5-1. Kenta Maeda, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Number 16, Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count even now at 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Buster Posey now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's got a 3-for-7 line. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 5-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Once again a 3-2. There's ball 4.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel.
Now in the box, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Taylor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, the left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Back 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. Three-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Count still full, 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Lagares to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Standing in, Kyle Lewis, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Jorge Salinas will be next. The 3-0 takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at third here, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 3-2 pitch to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Salinas. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Just missing here. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out.
Now batting, pitcher.
Starling Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
Ball 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Marte, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Whit Merrifield would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Mets are out on top, 6-1. Seth Lugo is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Leading off the inning, Garrett Hansen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Two balls and no